G'day and welcome to Ninghan Farm. This is a new upcoming map from our friend Aussie Farmer, and it will be available on the in-game mod hub when Giants actually get around to approving it, subject to it being approved, of course. Alright, so we're going to give it a whirl. This is a great Aussie map. This is based in WA, and if you haven't already seen my map preview, then go check it out. There'll be a card up somewhere on the screen about now, maybe. Go check that one out. We'll have a bit of a look around the farm and have a look at what Aussie Farmer gets us for starting equipment, all that sort of stuff. Because in this episode, or in this series, we're not starting with what he set out for us to use. I think we've got one piece of equipment left. What we are doing, it's sort of like a go big, go home type series. We've got all of our equipment we really need to start with, and we're just going to kick it off and get in there and have a great time getting through this map. So the map, as I'll recall very quickly, is based in Western Australia, the central wheat belt. A little bit different to the Western Australian map we've played previously, where it's a bit more dry and barren. A little bit of green around through here. It's reminiscent, I think, of Aussie Farmer's actual farm in that area. Hence why you've got a bit of the map, the background of the map of the PDA is from a seemingly like a geomod or geocache map of the area. So what are we going to do? We are just going to get in and farm. We do not have seasons on this map, even though we could probably use seasons. It hasn't got a snow mask. So while you could use seasons, you don't want to use a geo that has snow that comes in winter, because this area of Australia never, ever, ever, ever would get snow. So if you've got a geo that doesn't have snow, then you're all well and good. Right. That being said, we're just going to get in and start playing it. So here we are. We're at the entrance to the farm, and we need to go through and start having a look at all the equipment. And there are a couple of other things I want to mention too about the map. There's one particular thing that makes this map, as far as I am concerned, the best map. Yes, I said it. The best map for Farming Simulator 19. I'll get to that a little bit later in the episode. So you'll have to stay in the episode to find out why I rate it the best map. All right, let's get in and have a bit of a look-see. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to run on in here and see what we've got going on. We could go through and look at our equipment first, but I'm not going to do that because there's something I don't want to show off quite yet, because it's a bit of a surprise to all my viewers that normally watch us. We normally have a penchant for going for the class tractor, the class combines, maybe Massey Ferguson. We don't use John Deere. Very, very rarely do we use John Deere. Now, Aussie did have a couple of John Deeres on here, so they very quickly got moved to the trash heap. And speaking of which, there actually is a trash heap just behind the farm. I don't think it's behind the farm. There's a trash heap around here somewhere, and I'll show you it. That's where we've parked all the JD stuff. Anyway, we haven't got any JD. We've got rid of all that, which is great. What we have got, though, is we've got some stuff we haven't used since FS19. So I'm very proud to say that pretty much exclusively on this map, well, bar one tractor, really, we are going to be using these things, the New Hollands. So we've got a whole pile of New Hollands here. We've got the New Holland Ford 8670. We've got a T6. We've got a T8. We've got a T9. We've got pretty much one from all the main range of the New Hollands, and that's what's going to be our major power horses for this map. That one there being the T5. We haven't got a low loader or a loader mechanism for that one yet. I'm going to come over here. We've got what we've got there. We've got the bridle plough. We've got a Horsch Pronto 9DC seeder. We have got one class tractor. We've got the 960 TerraTrack. That's it there, beauty. And we've got that with the mowers because we haven't got a Big M. Yes, that's right, guys and girls, if there's any girls watching. This is the second map in a row, and second series in a row where we don't have a Big M, whether it be the 500 or the 450. So what we're going to be using to do any grass work is our class TerraTrack with the class Disco mowers. So that's a good enough configuration as far as I'm concerned. All right, we have a Kinsey auger wagon there. And there's our big T9, glorious unit that it is, with the track on the rear, wheels on the front. Very domineering little Well, big tractor. That is a big tractor. I've actually seen that at AgQuip here in Australia, and it is a very big tractor. I was quite surprised at the size of it. The crone, we've got two crone wagons. We've got the crone loading wagon and we've got the crone wagon just there. We've got the Coolermans, another great Australian tool or agricultural tool. So we have the Coolerman loader bin here. So this is just this is the 36 tonner. This is what we're going to use on the fields to empty the combine harvesters or harvester as we currently have. And then we have the big beast. This is the 200-ton Coolerman. Now, there are difficulties getting this thing to and from fields. But the idea of this thing is we don't drive this around the roads full. We will drive this to a field. It'll sit at the side of the field. You'll offload the combines into this, and then this will offload into the trucks that come and offload from there as well. Can be used as a temporary storage area at the side of the field, so you don't have to empty it straight away if you don't want to. But anyway, that's what we've got there. What else have we got? Let's go have a look. We've got our animal pens. So this is the cows here. We've got the pigs over here and the sheep. Now we've called the plumber. The plumber's going to install the waterworks to get all the pipe water in there. That's going to be running. We have over here some shelving for all of our fertilizer and our lime and all that. Now we have got a bit of a problem with this, so they are probably going to be uninstalled. They're going to be removed, destroyed, and we're just going to have to come up with some other solution. But for the moment, we've got a whole pile of bags in there. We've got some RWT trailers. Now these are, again, another Aussie trailer. So as we see here, it's got the Aussie map on the back of them with the road train size and the oversized sign. So Road West Transport, fantastic trailers they are. All right, what else we got? We've also got down here somewhere, there we go, there's the Rytrans flatbed trailers over there. Again, another Australian trailer. Now we will also have, when we get the animals, we'll get the Rytrans animal transports. We've got our truck here. Which one's this one? This one's the Kenworth. We've got a Kenny here. And we've got some other little material in here. We've got a tanker trailer. We have the leader spreader. Or new, is it leader or new leader? New leader. Now this one here is going to be used for fertilizer. And our horse, we've got a horse spreader. And that's in this field over here, which we're going to go to. And it's currently being used to spread lime on this field. So we're going to run over here and get this going. All right. In fact, I think he may have... Oh, no, I don't think he's quite finished. So we'll go run over here and we'll just finish this off very quickly. So this is the map. We are going to have a look. I'll bring up the map in a minute. Just show you the map, all that sort of stuff. But we are very excited to be playing this map. And I would like to thank Aussie Farmer for giving us early access to both preview and showcase it in a Let's Play scenario. So don't forget to check out the map when it's released, and we will certainly let you know when it is released. But make sure you go check it out and give it a good rating. Oh, there we go, we're out of lime. Oh, that's good timing, wasn't it? All right, we're going to go over here and get some more lime and then come back. Right, now, the other thing is, in fact, no, let's go deal with this right now. We put a thing on our Discord with a little photo, and we're showcasing, had a little picture from just behind that manure area here near the cows, and there was just a little section of a cab peeking above the boards there. And I asked the question as to what we're going to be using, or what the piece of equipment was. There was only one or two people that sort of looked at it. One suggested it was a class unit of some sort, but that's not what we're using. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a bit of a tab walk. We're going to press the tab key and go find what we're actually going to be using for the combine. It'll be a bit of a surprise. There's our T6, our T5, our Axion, T9, the pickup, Manitow. There's our Kenworth, Manitow, and here it is. This is it. We are using, yes, we are using the Tribine. Something a bit different. Very, very different, in fact. And this is what we're going to be using for this map. Now, is it a bit of overkill? Well, we're going to have to see. But I can tell you what, we're going to have a lot of trouble with the headers and getting them into the gates, because Aussie Farmer hasn't given us any oversized gates. Also, the other thing there, while we're here, there's our Schenkel windrower. Again, another Australian piece of agricultural equipment. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to take this great big combine and take it back over to the farm. Now, currently we have the headers over in the farm. We took them over along with all the other gear that we did when we moved into the farm. We got all the new supplies arranged and brought in. So we don't have to worry about collecting the headers. They're all already over there and ready to go. Now, with the headers with this thing, I don't know how many of you have used the Tri-Bind, but the headers are huge, and I certainly could not get them to sit on a Leguan header trailer. So we have used our Schneider, the big, I think you recall I did a mod review on it, big header trailers, and we're using those, and they seem to be working okay at the moment. So that's what we're going to utilize for those. So this Tri-Bind, we haven't done any mod reviews or anything on it, but it's not a bad unit. We haven't actually had it working yet, so I don't know exactly how it's going to work. It may well not work at all, but we're willing to give it a go. All right, so we're driving down the road here. As you can see, the roads on this map, the lovely reddish dirt, all messed up. So it's prime Western Australian looking roads, and we reckon it looks great. It's been roughed up nicely, so it's got plenty of transport. There's a couple of road train signs around the map and stuff like that. It's a very, very good little map, and we're going to thoroughly enjoy working on it, and I do hope that you enjoy our series as well. All right, so let's head in. We're just going to take one of the back roads. Now, one of the good things with this map is there are lots of gates, a lot of access roads and all that sort of stuff to get around the farm and all the different fields. And that's what we're doing right here, right now. We're going to head down and head through the back way into the farm. Now, there's also a lot of irrigation channels that are used through this area, and that's actually used. Ozzy was telling us today in his stream. It's actually used to take the runoff from the side of the fields and take that water down into their dams. So it's good to see that realistic type environment and layout coming through to this map. So very, very good. All right, so here we go. We're going through this gate here, which we've left open, and then we're going to come back down in here. This is the entrance to the back entrance to the farm. Now, we've been given a number of fields to start with when we own the farm. I think there were 5 or 6 fields that we own, and that's what we get to start with. Now, our headers are just in here. As you can see, there's our headers there on the Schneider header trailers. So we have a corn header and we have an arable crops header. So the other thing is too, this farm or this map only has the standard Giants crops on it. It doesn't have any extra fruits, multi-fruit, any production, anything else like that. So it's just a nice standard map with a different environment that you can actually set down and get started. All right, so we're just going to park the Tri-Bind here for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump out of there, and we're going to open up the map and have a quick look at the map so you can see where we're at. All right, now, as I said, if you want to check out the map in detail and go through it all, then please go check out our map overview and first look video. We have 36 fields, and they're all peppered around through here. We have some nice big fields up here, 3, 13, 30 down here, nice and big. And then we have some smaller fields as well, which is good. All right, so what we start with, 7 fields we start with. So we start with field 16, 23, 32, 14, 11, 12, and 7. All right, so that's what we get started with. Now, in relation to crops and everything else like that, when we've started, all of our fields had been cultivated, so they're ready for seeding. We've also gone and reploughed this field here, which is fine. They all need to be ploughed, so that's why we reploughed this one to start with. These ones will replough in the next cycle, and they also need lime, so that will be an actual thing we need to get done as well. We need to spread some lime on all these as well. All right, so that's where we're starting out with. And the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go and start seeding. That is the plan, and that's what we're going to go do. But in saying that, I also do need to go and finish off this lime. So we're going to grab this tractor right now, and we're going to go and grab the lime. and we'll go finish off with that. All right, let's see. Now head up here to where a forklift is. Now we've got all the big bags here. We're using the big bags for the fertilisation. We don't have a buy point here at the farm or anything else like that. So in fact, what we're going to have to do, I think we're going to have to grab the manna towel. So we're just going to tab across and get the manna towel. Now, I don't want the bucket. Now, have I got a set of... No, I don't have a set of... I'll just use the... No, it won't. So I haven't got any pallet. I haven't got a pallet attachment for this, so this isn't going to be any good to me anyway, I don't think. Let me have a look. I don't think we can drop it off the forklift. In which case we're going to have to use the forklift and sort this out. Alright. So we're going to come around here. And we're going to load this up. Now this could be painful. I warn you, loading is not my forte. Alright. Now, the problem we've got with these is when we load these into the shelving system, they are a 10,000 litre bag. But at the moment they're coming out, when they come out, as a 2,500 litre bag. So I don't know what's going on, but it is a bit of a problem for us. So what we're going to do, we've got two ways of doing this. We can just come on over and we can offload them like this. So we're just going to push our forward. See if we, because it's just on the border of our reach. No, it's not going to let us do it this time. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it the other way. So we're going to let that drop. Like so. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're just going to load it from that. Once loaded that bag, right, so we're going to come over here to our storage bin. We're going to unload some lime. Oh, there we go, some lime. As you can see here, we've got next object 10,000 litres. So we go there, lime, confirm, and then when we bring up our HUD, it's only 2,500 litres. So don't know what's going on, but anyway, that's just the way it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some more of these out like this. Jump back in the tractor. We're then going to go over. We're going to load up automatically, and when we've got some pallet forks for the manna towel, we'll start loading it manually. So we're just going to put up with my pretend loading for the moment. All right, continue to load. Hopefully this will be enough to get it finished. It'll fill us up to about 12,000. All right, while we're doing that, I'll just open this gate as well. There we go. Off we go. All right, so okay, it doesn't want to take any more. That's all right. Let's go out here and finish this off as best we possibly can. All right. So we'll just start him up and we'll get this finished. All right. As we try and at least do it fairly straight. So yeah, so this is going to be a very different sort of series. Like I said, no seasons. We're going to be running with fairly big equipment and a full farm, and we're just going to go from there. Now we've got $400,000 in the bank, so it's not a huge amount of starting money, but then considering the fact that we've got most of the machinery we're going to possibly need, we're probably not that bad off. So we'll be okay there, I think. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. So yeah. All right, now let's talk about the reason why this is the best map in Farming Simulator 19. Alright, it should come as no surprise that I have certain issues with Farming Simulator 19 and with Giants and what they've done with Farming Simulator 19. Now, it's quite simple as to the reason why this is the best map. And the reason it's the best map for Farming Simulator 19 as far as I am concerned, and remember this is my personal opinion, it doesn't mean that you have to agree with me, although you should. The best reason that this map makes it to the best map of FS19 is the fact it has no horses. Yes, I said the word. It has no horses, and that is fantastic. Those things, I don't have to remove them from the map or anything else like that. They're not here. So it's like they never happened. So that's it. We're not going to mention them again. That's it. They're gone. Never going to mention them again. Out of here. That's the reason why I think this is the best map for FS19. So, bit of a bombshell? Nah, not really. I think most people probably already really knew exactly what I was going to get at. But yeah. So no, seriously, I do think that's made it, because I really have issues with those things being in the game, and yeah, they're not in this one. So that's a fantastic tick of approval by me. All right, not that it's going to mean anything to anyone anyway. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go and grab our Pronto, and we are going to go start doing some seeding. I'm thinking we might take, what's this, the T8 over here. I do have to change this as well. It's got auto start engines, and we don't want that, so I'm going to have to get rid of that as well. But we're going to head on over here. We'll get the seeder and we'll go and start seeding. Now, we haven't got any grass to mow. This is a bit of a problem. Normally with most of the maps that we start, we already have some grass somewhere to go and mow. We don't have that in this case. So I don't know what we're going to do. It makes it a bit difficult, really, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've got no grass to mow. Oh well, we'll be right, I think. We'll see. Alright, let's load up what we got here. So again, we're just going to do it the easy way for now. So that should finish filling up our fertilizer. Alright, now we just need to come off the pad there. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to get some seeds out. Come back over here, we're going to unload some seeds. And confirm. Alright, seeds, got some seed there. Alright. Oh, don't want to go too sharp, don't want to damage the seeder. Just coming over here. Alright. So, what's this going to give us? 5. These should fill up. And there's 1, 2, 3, and the last one fills us up with a little bit left over. Righto, let's go. We're going to go and start seeding. Now, what are we going to do first? I think we might do some wheat. We have got one field of grass already. I've filled 23. We've already sown that. We did a bit of a test run in setting up, and that's already been seeded. So that's all well and good. I think what we might do is we might just do some wheat. In fact, no, we won't. Let's do some soybean. There we go, soybean. Okay. Let's turn it on. Oh, lower it, turn it on, and let's go. All right. We're already at 24 minutes. I've just blabbered on so long that we're already at our time, basically. So I do hope you're going to enjoy this this series. We are back home, back in Australia. So we're stoked to be back home in the great land down under. Now, some of you may say, "Hey, pig's ass." I don't agree with that. So that's all well and good. That's your prerogative and your opinion, but if that's your opinion, then rack off. We don't want you here in Australia anyway. So that's all well and good. But anyway, I do hope you'll come back and join us as we continue on the development of our farm here at Ninghan. And Ninghan, not Ningham. I keep saying an M, it's Ninghan. Anyway, so yeah, hope you come back and join us with this. It's a fantastic map, and you'll get to love it. There's a lot of things we haven't showcased. There's a lot of little hidden things. Some things even we haven't seen yet, according to AF. So we're looking forward to diving right in and getting to look around the whole map. So if you want to do that, then you need to come back here to Duxall Gaming and catch us again at the next episode of Ninghan Farms. So how do you do that? Well, quite simply, you will just, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll have the option to press that alarm notification icon. And if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, you need to press that subscribe button and also press that alarm notification icon so you're made aware of when more episodes are made available for this series and all our other videos on the channel. And of course, press that like button if you like the episode. We certainly appreciate it. If you didn't like it, well, that's okay. You can just go and flush your head down the dunny, because we don't want you around here either. But anyway, that's all well and good. So that's it. That's it for this this first look and first episode, basically on Ninghan Farms. This is Duxall of Duxall Gaming, and no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where around the world, take care of yourselves and loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back down under here on Ninghan Farms. So see you all later. Bye.